It really is too bad. Not even the grace can help them. The first one of them had an unfortunate fate. A fervent believer in the Golden Order. Yes. In the law of regression. For all things yearning to converge, when his faith and intelligence still wasn't enough. No. There are always countless more serving her grace, seeking 2 great runes. And this one, a fool. With Godrick's great rune in hand, headed into the dark lakes. Dangers lurk. Pray Lucaria's academy. Dragons, fire-worshipping occultists. Headless monstrosities appear out of thin air. Don't be tempted by the outer gods giving you life beyond death. You get one chance, or you'll end up like the tarnished behind me. Hey everyone, welcome back and thanks for checking out episode 3. So since these are all no death runs, anytime we start a new character, we will show a very quick recap of that new character catching up to the same spot the previous character was in. Hope everyone enjoyed the bonus episode in Stormvale Castle. So you just heard another monologue and may be wondering what this is all about. As stated in the first video, this story is all about no death runs and are set in the ranks of the Golden Order. Kinraju, the character you see talking in this episode and in episode 1, is a noble, a Golden Order fundamentalist, and a teacher leading the tarnished that you see, doing no death runs. Their belief in the Golden Order tells them that they are to reject the grace and any help from the outer gods. Thus, even though tarnished can live after death, in this case after death they are no longer welcome as fundamentalists, and to them, this is the same as dying. Episode 1 and 2 covered the first character until their death. Episode 3 is all about the second character. As you can see, this character clears all significant areas up and through Godrick, activates the rune, and moves into the lakes of Liurnia. Now I have made some commitments to myself to try to avoid silly or unnecessary deaths. First, don't fight trash that is unnecessary or dangerous, or at least be dismounted when doing so. The reason is because many of the enemies in this game have the ability to dismount you, and when you do get dismounted, you can be hit by a bunch of their attacks when you're on the ground and oftentimes end up dying as a result. 2. I always have a plan or a reason for going somewhere. And 3. I always clear the content that seems to be the most obvious evolution in the path. And even though in Elden Ring this is not always an A to B type scenario, it can be figured out by the inhabitants of the region and their strength relative to your own strength. So in this video you'll be seeing many instances of me trying to implement these strategies, and in some cases not, and what the result of that is.
buried inside. It's brought to the surface. No longer hiding. How can I see this when I refuse to try? Not alone in this. I'm not alone in this mind. So peaceful in my soul.